Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another awesome Minecraft video for you guys today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another awesome Minecraft mob battle competition. This time, it's going to be between the Kaiju Craft add-on mobs, and that means our first one has to be a pretty legendary battle. So, the first, I guess, opponent is going to be the one, the only, the legendary Golem Kong. And Golem Kong's opponent is going to be the one and only, just as legendary and powerful, Wardenzilla. So, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and we might have a few, I guess, mob battle competitions between the Kaiju Craft mobs. But, right before we get started, if you guys could do me a favor and help me hit a like goal, that would be fantastic. If we could, maybe let's try to go for 3 likes for today's video. That would be awesome. Go down there and slap that like button down below, and let's get started. Okay, let's talk stats first so we can see how strong each of these guys are. So Wardenzilla. Wardenzilla has 7,500 health, so 7,500 HP, 150 melee damage, with his Atomic Blast doing 125 damage per hit, and its Sonic Roar doing 300. So, pretty insane. Category 7 stars, so let's see how it compares to Golem Kong. Golem Kong has 4,500 HP, so 4,500, with its melee damage doing 90, and it has a category of 4 stars. So, judging from stats alone, it seems like Wardenzilla does, I guess, beat it power-wise, but, in battle, things could be very, very different. So, let's get started. So, in 3, 2, and 1, this should be the perfect environment. We have Golem Kong. So how you doing? We haven't activated Golem Kong just yet, so we'll do that in a second. And on the right hand side, we have in 3, 2, 1, Wardenzilla. So okay, one of them has a crazy entrance, Wardenzilla. You go through your animation while I awaken Golem Kong. So there we go. I revived an Ancient Guardian, and hopefully they both go towards each other for this fight. It seems like Golem Kong is staring Wardenzilla down, and oh, they're going right for the battle. They're actually both going at it. What the heck? Okay, their shockwaves are literally pushing me back. It seems like health-wise, Wardenzilla is at a bit of an advantage, just a little bit, but it seems like Golem Kong is keeping up just a bit. So they're both like going back and forth with this damage, and oh, honestly, it's closer than I expected, because stats-wise, it seems like Wardenzilla was just much more powerful, but Golem Kong is, like, keeping up, even with this Atomic Blast happening. But it seems like the gap is lessening by the second, as Golem Kong is just standing there taking that damage, but he's doing his best to keep it up. How much, oh my goodness, how much longer can Wardenzilla keep up this Atomic Blast? What the heck? And Golem Kong is just standing there, taking the hits, finally being defeated just like that, with Wardenzilla winning the first round. So, oh my goodness, look at Golem Kong, guys. To be fair, though, look at Wardenzilla's health. Wardenzilla took a lot of damage, and oh my goodness, it's still just causing a lot of havoc right now. And okay, the first round definitely was something. Okay, if you could stop that, that'd be awesome. By the way, this is the animation when Wardenzilla loses. It's kind of dramatic. So let's just look at it real quick before we go for the next one. Okay, the cloud is pretty insane. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. If we could like despawn now, that'd be fantastic. And there's also a drop, by the way. So the tail just kind of sticks there, and you get something called a spike and some core shards, and it shakes for a while. So let's get rid of that shake. Stop. And let's find a whole new location to have their battle, because this one is definitely, it's seen better days. But okay, so like I said, stats-wise, it seems like Wardenzilla was better, and it did end up winning. But to be fair, is it just me, or did Golem Kong do a lot better than I initially expected? Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so honestly, this location right here seems totally fine for a second battle. So let's see what's up. So in 3, 2, 1, Golem Kong. Okay, we're going to activate you in a second, buddy. You stay right there. And in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, horses. Wardenzilla. Alright, Wardenzilla is literally so powerful. Even while I'm in creative mode, I'm just like being pushed away like a ragdoll. Okay. The cool thing about this is it doesn't seem like Wardenzilla attacks Golem Kong until Golem Kong has been activated, which is really good for us. So, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We have revived an Ancient Guardian. Alright, you two. Let's see how this battle goes. Oh! Wardenzilla was about to just walk by, but Golem Kong was like, nope, come back here, we're having a fight. Alright, so they're both going straight for the melee damage. It seems like right off the bat, Wardenzilla has just clearly done much more damage. Golem Kong is, again, keeping up quite a bit, but there is a gap between their health. Let me get a better angle of this battle, by the way. They're both sticking close, sticking to their melee and all that. Nope, never mind. Wardenzilla going straight for the Atomic Blast, which, by the way, it seems like Wardenzilla can hold on to this attack for really, really long. Like, look at that. Like, even while it's getting hit by Golem Kong, it doesn't stop with the Atomic Blast, and I'm not sure, like, how fair that is, because it seems like, you know, with no knockback damage, Wardenzilla can just, you know, continuously keep going, and we have the exact same result from the last battle with Wardenzilla, you know, going through a bit of a dramatic, I guess, you know, animation over there. It's a bit of a shame that, you know, it seems like we have the exact same result as the last time, the exact same amount of health, and honestly, I don't know, like, what Golem Kong could do to, like, change this. So we're gonna have the fight happen one more time now. And this time, I'm actually going to, oh, I need to get rid of you guys. There we go. Alright, we don't need that effect, so you can skip that. This time, I'm gonna spawn Golem Kong in, you know, have it completely activated, and we're gonna see if it maybe changes how to battle, you know, the battle set. So, there we go. Activate Golem Kong. Let you go through your animation if you do have one. And we'll put down Wardenzilla, and we're going to see if maybe this changes how the fight goes. So, 3, 2, 1. Alright, of course I get pushed back like crazy. And alrighty. Okay. Alright, Golem Kong is going for some crazy attack. And alrighty, right off the bat, yeah, it just seems like Wardenzilla just straight up does much more damage. So even when spawned in first, Golem Kong doesn't really, like, get too much of an advantage out of the situation. So I'm not sure if that really changed anything, but it seems like their health are staying close. They're both, you know, around the same amount of damage with Wardenzilla, you know, edging out on top. And okay, the fight is moving to the left over here. It's actually pretty insane. Yeah, I feel like if Golem Kong had, like, you know, a special, like, attack, the fight could, you know, be a little more different. But Wardenzilla's Atomic Blast just, you know, gives it an even more of an unfair advantage. Like, look at that. The moment that Atomic Blast happens, Golem Kong just has to stay close. It's the only way of doing damage, and, yep, there really is nothing else much more to say. Seems like the same amount of health too. The fight really doesn't change much, and Wardenzilla is officially the winner of the situation. So, yep. Either way though, if you guys did enjoy that mob battle competition, drop down a like, subscribe if you guys are new, let me know if you want to see more mob competitions just like this, and that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, see you guys later, and peace. Bye guys!